Our next topic is a very interesting one. Now I am going to teach you how to convert a sentence from its singular form to the plural form. We must have learned this in English. It is very easy. So, the steps to convert a sentence from the singular form to the plural form are as follows. First, you have to read the sentence. Now, we are going to make this sentence into its plural form. So, first, read the sentence. Mon ami habite à New Delhi. So, what does it mean? Mon ami, my friend. Habite, we have learned this verb. Do you remember? Yes, it is an ER verb. Habite means to live. So, my friend lives in New Delhi. So, this is the sentence. So, first, let us say it in English. How will you make it into plural? You would say, my friends live in New Delhi. So, New Delhi is not going to change. What is going to change is, from my friend, we are going to say, my friends. So, ami is the noun. What would you write in the plural form? It becomes amis. And it is pronounced ami, but you add an s here. So, and do you remember this? This is for a masculine singular noun. Now it is in the plural form. So what would you write instead of mo? We would write may. I hope you remember this. We learned this in the last session. So for mo is for a masculine singular noun. Now, since we made this into its plural form, mo becomes may. Mes amis. Now, you see the word habite. What is the infinitive form? It is habite. Right? Do you understand? It is habite. Now, it is conjugated as habite because this is third person singular. Now, we made this into third person plural. So, what would be the conjugation for an ER verb in third person plural? Do you remember the endings? It was E, ES, E, ONS, EZ and ENT. So, habite becomes habitant. Mes amis habitent à New Delhi. So now, if we translate this sentence, my friend became my friends. Habite, we conjugated it accordingly, and in New Delhi remains the same. So, my friend lives in New Delhi. It is now my friends live in New Delhi. So, I think you have understood this. Let us try a few more sentences so that you can be thorough. Tu as ton cadeau. So, what is a step to convert a sentence in the singular form to a sentence in the plural form? First, we need to read the sentence. Read the sentence carefully, understand the meaning, and then proceed. So, tu, you. Do you remember this verb? It is a conjugation of a verb. I hope you remember that. Shall we write that conjugation once again? Je. Yeah, it was j'ai. J'ai. For tu, it was tu as. Il a. Elle a. For nous, it is nous avons. Vous avez. Ils ont. Elles ont. I hope you remember this. I told you this was an important verb, and here we are saying its use. So for tu it is a. So this is the avoir verb. So avoir means to have. So you have. Do you recognize this word? Ton. Ton means your. So you have your. And cadeau. What does cadeau mean? We learned this in the previous session. Yes, cadeau means gift. So you have your gift. It is a statement. Now it is in the singular form. How do we make this into the plural form? Beginning with, this is the subject pronoun. For a second person singular, it is tu. Now we are going to make this from singular to plural. So what is the second person plural subject pronoun? It is vous. Yes, it is vous. Now next, the avoir verb. For tu, the conjugation is a. Tu a. What would it be for vous? Say the conjugation along with me. J'ai, tu as, il a, elle a, nous avons. For vous it is avez. Vous avez. Are you clear? Here it is the avoir verb. The infinitive is avoir. It is conjugated for tu. Since we changed tu to vous in the plural form, we are conjugating it in the vous form. Vous avez. Now, what would ton become in the plural form? Just like the previous case. In the previous case, mon became mes. So here ton will become te. Sorry. Ton will become te if it is in the tu form. Now we have for vous. For vous, do you remember? Yes, it is votre. Votre. Do you remember that? I made a slight mistake there, but for vous it is votre. Now this noun, cadeau. Do you remember when we write, this is the spelling in the singular form. Now when you convert this into the plural form, it becomes EAUX. Many words, there are some words that when they end with AU, the plural form is AUX. For example, the word gâteau. Gâteau means cake. It takes the plural form with X, gâteau. So, votre cadeau. You have your gifts. Vous avez votre cadeau. You have your gifts. So, let us see this sentence once again. First, what was the first step we did? We read the sentence. Tu as ton cadeau. You have your gift. What did we do? We first changed the subject pronoun into its plural form. So, tu became vous. And we notice the verb is the avoir verb. It is conjugated for tu. Since we changed tu to vous, we have to conjugate it for vous. For vous it is avez. So, vous avez. Vous avez. And ton is for the tu conjugation. In the vous conjugation, it becomes votre. Vous avez votre. And cadeau is in the singular form. In the plural form, it becomes cadeau. The spelling is as shown. So, vous avez votre cadeau. You have your gifts. So, I hope you understood this. Shall we see one more sentence? Now let us take this sentence. L'élève est content. Now first we see this is the subject. This is the subject in the sentence. L'élève. This is the definite article. Do you remember the definite article? Now when we make this sentence into its plural form, what would we write as the definite article? We would write les. Do you remember we used le, la and les. Les is for the plural. Now we are changing it from singular to plural, so we write les. Now this noun will become élève. We would add an S. Because it is a simple noun, we would add S. Les élèves. Now for this is the, do you recognize this verb? It is the être verb. Être verb for a third person singular noun. So it was a. Now when we change this into the third person plural, what would be the conjugation? So shall we write être conjugation? So for je it was suis, for tu it was a, for il it was a, for elle it was a, for nous it was som, for vous it was it, for il it was son, and for elle also it was son. So for a third person singular noun it was a. When you make this into the third person plural, what would we write? Son. So l'élève son. Now this is another noun. We have to make this also into the plural form. So we would write content. We would add an S. Okay, so l'élève est content. Now the first we take the subject. The subject is l'élève. L apostrophe here is the definite article. In the plural form it becomes les. Élève is a simple noun. So we add S to make it in the plural form. Les élèves. Now est is the third person singular conjugation for the être verb. Now since we have made the third person singular to third person plural, what would be the conjugation for être? It is sont. S-O-N-T. Sont. So l'élève sont. And finally we have the word content. Since it is also a noun, we just add an S to make it in the plural form. Les élèves sont contents. So I hope you have understood how to make a singular sentence into a plural sentence. It's very simple. You have to read the sentence and look for the nouns and try to conjugate the verb accordingly. In order to be thorough with this, you need to learn the basic verbs, their respective conjugations, and you need to know the singular and the plural forms of certain nouns.